It's roughly 11 a.m. when Casper drags himself out of bed with a smile on his face. Old friends chatting well into the early hours like old times. Last night the rooftop was a sanctuary, and though it was overlooking the Pride Ring, the sounds of the chaotic city below seemed to be nothing more than just a hum as he and Luna started catching up and telling each other about things they'd done with their own lives during that 7-year separation. As the hot water cascades through his fur, the foam of the citrus and clove body wash swirls down the drain, and all he can do is giggle to himself like a schoolboy. What about things that weren't on my bingo card like a month ago? Toweling off and getting partially dressed, he tucks his A-shirt into his black jeans and drapes the towel around his neck, still using it to ruffle the portion of the wolf cut against the back of his neck. He heads into the kitchen and is met with something else that brings a smile to his muzzle, the sweet aroma of fresh coffee. Pouring himself a mug and wistfully grinning to himself when he realizes Luna must have used the spare key to surprise him, he grabs the ceramic full of liquid energy and pads into the grabs the ceramic full of liquid energy and pads into the living room. All sounds around him a satisfied thrum, but the satisfaction is short-lived when he sees Luna sitting on the couch, still as a statue, a worrisome expression on her face. Lou, everything okay? Is that a telemarketer? Stalker? A stalker? When the shit did that happen? Convention circuit? Of course it would be the convention circuit. I can try to make it stop if you want me to.
Quit playing hard to get. I've been doing this song and dance every 2 to 3 weeks, and you've been giving me nothing. At least tell me what you're wearing. This is the fifth time I've changed my phone number in a year. At least tell me what color your underwear are. Are they lacy? Are they frilly? Are you wearing a G-string? Maybe you're going commando. Come on, at least give me something.
Casper's eyes go razor thin as he listens to the deviant make lurid requests of his best friend, and he's surprised she hasn't snapped yet. The welling tears in her eyes make his own ice blue eyes burn like a cold fire. Lou, I'm going to take care of this right now. But first you need to tell me how he even got your number to begin with. And why do you keep answering unknown numbers? Wait, so you're telling me this pervo snatched your phone while you were in... Wait, so you're telling me this pervo snatched your phone while you were distracted and dropped it in the parking lot? You didn't even know until some sweet neurodivergent fan found it and handed it back to you? Sweetheart, you should have changed your number. I'm not trying to rub it in, but... Okay, you couldn't. I get it. Second part of my question answered. Sometimes you have clients that call in during the middle of a contract to check in on the progress. All right, I get it. I get it. Please hand me your phone. I've got this. Jasper rubs the front of his throat and gently takes the hell phone from his best friend. A sick grin accompanies mischievous eyes as he licks the tip of his canine with his tongue and suddenly stands with a sassy pose, holding holding the phone a few feet away from him and speaking with a smoker's voice. Oh my stars! I thought I heard the voice of a little nasal angel. Hi, sexy. My name's Benji, and it sounds like poor you was getting the ice cream treatment from my roomie.
Roomy? Roomy? I didn't know she moved, let alone moved in with a guy.
Oh, sweetheart, dear summer child, you don't have to worry about me. I'm the springtime, if you get what I'm saying. Gaffer rolls his eyes and pivots his hips turning up the sass to 13 as Luna quietly bites her tongue and tries not to burst into laughter as she suddenly finds herself questioning her best friend's sexuality.
Oh, I get what you're saying. And me, I'm willing to try anything once.
Ooh, listen to you, a man who knows what he wants. I love the adventurous type, and I'm willing to bet you smell like corn chips and kitty litter. You know, I really wish they could turn that into a cologne. You sound like you know what you want, and I want a guy who knows what he's made of.
Well, Benji, what are you made of?
I'm made of wax, Larry. What are you made of?
I'm hairy, scary, and a dirty, dirty Larry. And God, I'm so turned on right now.
Me too. So, Scary Larry, Mr. Adventurous, are you up for something a little dangerous and public?
You know it, big boy. Just read my mind and tell me where I need to go. Tell me what I need to do.
Casper has now put the phone against his chest for a moment. He turns his head to the left and breaks into a sudden fit of laughter, amazingly keeping it as quiet as possible. Luna is burying her face behind the couch cushion in her lap, trying her best not to screw up Casper's flow and not reflect the same amount of amazement in her own micro expressions. She can't believe Larry is actually buying this and refuses to waste a second of her own time to complain. Larry, sweetie, just so I know, what do you drive? What am I looking for so when I get to where we're going?
Only the finest Vespa between the pride rings and the lust rings. It doesn't even drag on the pavement when I'm riding on it.
Ooh, well, ain't you dangerous? Well, sugar, here's where you're going. I'm gonna need you to grab a pen and some paper, okay?
Okay, got it. All right. Okay, sugar tits. I've got some stuff to write on. Point me and Mr. Happy in the right direction.
Okay, honey lamb. So here's where you're going to go. You're gonna hop on that magical little Vespa and take your sweet ass to the truck stop at the end of the greed ring. You know the one, right? Right there at the edge of lust and separated by the intergram. What I want you to do is to go into that big red brick building. And when you get inside, I'll be looking for you. But please use the code phrase. I need somebody to put out my fire. Once that's all said and done, go into the men's room and find that big old handicap stall in the back. You know the one, with the big old hole next to the toilet paper dispenser. It's kind of big enough to put your fist through. What I want you to do after that is get on your knees and wait. Luna chokes on air and punches the cushion against her chest with the back of her fist while covering her muzzle with her opposite palm. With tears streaming through her white with tears streaming through her white cheek fur, she mouths the words, "You're not right." Casper puts up an index finger, telling her silently to let him cook as the smile on his face grows. Larry's breathing suddenly starts hitching at a fever pitch before he keens out the word,
Benji!
Suddenly, Casper's expression goes from pure malicious prankster to sheer, unadulterated disgust. Um, you good there, buddy?
We'll call that the pre-show. Okay, well, I just need to change my shorts and I'll be on the way. When could I expect you?
Just get there, say the words, and wait. I'll be there, hot stuff. I promise. Now, if you excuse me, I need to go put on some cologne. It smells like code red in my mother's basement. You should know the smell. Can't wait till we meet up, you grundle. Casper ends the call and hands the phone to Luna, and the moment she pockets it, he breaks into laughter, howling alongside her. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts so bad, but it hurts so good. What do you mean you can't believe I sent him to a truck stop? I didn't send him to a truck stop. Oh, wait, you didn't hear? Lou, that place burned down like 18 months ago. Some nozzle was smoking while fueling up. Truck stop, fall down, go boom. Oh, oh no. I'm not sending Larry to a vacant lot. See, there's a small catch. They rebuilt. It's not a truck stop anymore. It's Biker Bar. Oh, one way or the other. By the end of the day, Larry's gonna be a legend. Feel better now? Look, don't get offended, please. I know you can take care of yourself, but I wasn't about to walk out of that bathroom and do nothing when I saw you standing there all stunned. Moonbeam, you're my best friend in the world. What kind of friend would I be if I just let you sit there while that perverted, demented piece of crap demanded to know what color underwear you were wearing, or if you were wearing underwear at all, for that matter? I can't stand creeps. I can stand them even less when they're messing with the people I love, especially you. But maybe he'll learn his lesson, and if he doesn't, let's just hope he and I don't have an actual public meeting, because the only thing going up his ass is my foot. She stands from the couch and wraps her arms around him, calling him a dork. Yeah, I'm a dork. You're a weirdo. But here's the catch there. You're my favorite weirdo. I love you. Anyway, I need to finish getting dressed, and you need to get to work pretty soon. Lucky there? I mean, it would be a good way for us to get a little bit more time in before your afternoon shift starts. And with that, the two friends walk out of the apartment with fingers intertwined, paw pads squeezed tightly together, and his head against her shoulder. If he'd only look into her eyes right now, she'd miss this. In her heart, in her heart and head, it's like they're kids again. And despite that disgusting phone call from Larry, this perfect moment of intervention was exactly what she needed. All right, guys. So that was a slightly lengthened scene from the book I wrote, The Life and Crimes of Casper Coulton. Yes, it's fan fiction. But this is something I've been wanting to act out for a while. Um, a little fun fact here is that, yeah, I kind of default back to the voices that I used to use when I'd screw with telemarketers. I still screw with telemarketers. I mean, why not? Um, but yeah, I know it wasn't perfect. I know I stumbled on a few things. Um, but this is just something I wanted to do at the spur of the moment, and hope you guys liked it. As I get better, I will put a few more scenes out that are from my book. This is original content, with some fan fiction, obviously. But yeah, um, I'm glad I did this. So much love to you guys. I'm posting it up on YouTube in a few minutes, and I'll be sharing it as soon as I can. So thanks again, everybody. Have a great night. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other. Much love to you. Casper, out.